Today, we're heading into the city of Stirling in Scotland.
Wasn't Braveheart here?
Pretty much, yes.
Actually, I knew that. Mel Gibson, big old fan.
To meet our couple in a property dilemma.
I think for where we are just now, it's fine.
I think it's more convenient for Brian than it is for me. I'm currently commuting every day to Edinburgh on the train.
And decide whether it will be a refurb.
But after you extend that wall, this room will become huge. Look, it's a pretty decent size already.
Or a whole new home.
For 150,000, we could easily get a nice bigger space.
If Brian doesn't move, then we're going to have problems.
There is no way they're not going to love this.
Well, unless you can magic up a couple of extra rooms, I think this is kind of in the bag for me.
We'll battle it out.
To help a pair facing a huge challenge.
It's really just the space thing for me.
Really, it doesn't bother me.
And help them decide.
So are you going to love it?
Or are you going to list it? Today, we're in the home of William Wallace, the city of Stirling.
Do you know this is the heartland of Scotland?
How's that?
It's because it's pretty much in the middle. It's right before the Highlands and it's just before the border, so it's called the heartland of Scotland.
I mean, it makes sense.
It does make sense, but the thing is about Stirling is it's actually a historical capital.
Oh yeah?
Like, there's been so many things happened here, like Battle of Bannockburn, like Battle of Stirling Bridge, and even the famous William Wallace.
Stirling is full of old buildings, cobbled streets, and very little new developments.
There's quite nice houses
It's
around here, isn't
a
it?
beautiful little place. Some of the old architecture here is just incredible. I love the stoneworks as well.
So we're looking for Megan and Brian's house, yeah?
Yeah, we're already quite late as it is, but you know, shouldn't be that far from here.
Brian and Megan made the leap in buying their very first property just 13 months ago. A ground floor flat for the two of them to spend the next chapter of their lives in.
Yeah, so we've just bought our first place, and it really kind of is an amalgamation of 5 years worth of our relationship. We've kind of made steps throughout, but this is really the biggest one that we've made, and Stirling is now our home.
Just to be ourselves in our own space is definitely nice, and your own touches throughout rather than having to share everyone else's style.
Despite paying £65,000 for this place just over a year ago, Megan is already keen to move forward.
I think it's more convenient for Brian than it is for me. I'm currently commuting every day to Edinburgh on the train. There's only side street parking, and I'm not the best parallel parker. Having a property with a driveway would be ideal because timing to get a space here is difficult.
It's not a bad close.
That's quite nice.
Ah, it's alright. So where did Megan and Brian live?
26B, just right there we go.
Ah, perfect.
Beautiful.
Oh, hi.
Hi.
How you doing?
Brian,
I'm Jordan, lovely meeting you. Yourself?
Megan.
Lovely meeting you as well.
Hi.
I'm Ronan.
Perfect, thank you very much. Oh, this is lovely. Right, so guys, what we really need to know now is who's going to love it.
And who's going to list it?
I'm going to love it.
And I'm going to list it.
So Megan, why are you not happy with the property?
It's just too small for us. I think we've outgrown it.
Yeah, you kind of want to like need more space for what you're doing?
Yeah, I just think that we need more space for guests, and down the line Brian wants a dog and I'm putting my foot down. This flat is not big enough for a dog. And yeah, the washing machine is where should be my walk-in wardrobe.
The washing machine is
Off the bedroom.
off the bedroom.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, so like,
Yeah.
I mean it's useful, you don't have to walk far to do the washing, but that seems quite...
Yeah, it's a bit.
Nah, it's not as bad as it sounds.
It's just a
I
bit
imagine
odd.
it sounds quite a
Plus,
lot as a
it-
washing machine.
It could be my walk-in wardrobe
That does sound
if it was just where it should be.
So Brian, right, so the right answer, tell us why you're going to love it.
We're going to love it. It's ideal. We committed to this a while back saying, we were going to stay here for the indefinite future. It's ideal for my work, which is a wee bit kind of self-centred.
Edinburgh's not that far.
But, I don't drive, Megan drives, so, it's kind of weighing it up.
You could learn to drive.
That's a good point.
You could learn to
People do
drive.
learn to
Yeah.
drive.
Yeah,
to drive, but in the same sense, walking's healthier.
That's true.
that's what we're
I
doing.
think Brian is the peak
No,
of healthiness.
the issue is Brian does not walk because I am a personal chauffeur.
But no, so Brian, what do you think of things like, so like, obviously we've talked about the washing machine.
Washing machine's fine.
It's a washing machine.
Washing machine's a washing machine, isn't it?
Would you be okay moving the washing machine?
The washing machine can move if need be. Or,
Right, there we go.
and that's one of the things I can kind of give up.
We can give up, right? So
Yeah.
we've got a concession.
sacrifice.
We've got a
We
concession.
can lay down the life of the washing
But
machine.
yeah, I understand both perspectives, but yeah, ultimately I'm quite happy here.
So we could obviously look at an extension.
Yeah.
Mainly at the back, I would think.
Yeah.
Which obviously, if we'll get planning permission sorted, that'll be easy.
Oh
But
yes,
if
planning permission. That really easy thing that everyone gets just like that.
So we'll get that sort of stuff, and that would give us a lot more space, both for the dog and maybe somewhere to put the washing machine.
Yeah.
There's nothing wrong with changing out, like you obviously want a lot more like people to be able to come and visit and that sort of stuff. We could even change things like just make the sofas like into sofa beds and that sort of stuff. So you've still got the same feeling of the place, but allowing more people to visit. You're getting the space and you're getting to keep the commitment that you chose to do. Because you obviously liked this place originally. It's about making you love it.
Yeah, we'll see.
Well, obviously I'm going to win. I didn't really think it was a competition. I thought it was just more of an obvious thing. Looks like we might have our work cut out for us with this one.
See, now, this is a lovely bedroom.
Oh no, it is nice.
It's really nice size. It's got,
Okay, the washing
wardrobe.
machine isn't like as in the bedroom as I expected it to be, and I do love the
No.
teddy bears.
It's nice and spacious. You can walk around the bed freely. There's a nice wardrobe, and there's still space back here.
Is it spacious enough though? Because they want to have more space.
That is true, but there's a difference between a little bit more space and a lot more space. And this whole debate about the washing machine. Come on, it's not in the same room. It's tucked away nicely, and there's loads
That's
of
still
storage
too
in there.
close to the bed though. The boiler's in there as well. That's a lot of noise, especially if you're trying to sleep on a night and you have to have the heating on because it's bloody cold.
Look how big this bathroom is. Okay?
Are we seeing the same bathroom?
We definitely are, and this is loads of room for a bathroom.
This is not.
They want a standing shower, that is easily done in this space, okay? Obviously, if they still wanted a bath of some kind, you could fit that in just maybe a wee bit
How
smaller.
can you? Oh yes, yes. That's what people want with their bathrooms. Smaller bathtubs.
Well, no, it's about the shape of it, not necessarily the thing. Like, you can get the curved bathtubs, we could put one of them in, we could get a standing shower easily in here, and then
You could
obviously
remove
we've
the
got a
bath
sink.
and get a standing shower, but then you could not have a bath as well as a standing
Look,
shower.
this is why I renovate the places and you try and move them out of it.
It is a really nice space that they have here. The kitchen is really well organised and clean. I love the cabinets and things, but the space is just so small.
We've obviously got the issue with the washing machine in this wee room, but I think that could be easily solved with just a proper door and a wee bit of soundproofing and a bit of thought being put into it. And then you would have no issue with the washing machine or the boiler, which Adna seems to think are going to cause issues.
It gets very cramped. Like, if they had some more space where they could have a larger area in the kitchen or a larger area for the living space, then they'd be able to do a lot more stuff.
But as we've discussed, the bathroom's really big as it is, so the only thing that Megan really wants in the bathroom is a standing shower. We can put that in, and we could discuss some sort of bath arrangement as well if that was needed. Just move the sink around a little bit, and then this is a really decent size as well. You're not going to get something this size for 150,000. There's no way.
I think for a starting place, they've done a really good job.
Yes.
Absolutely. For the first place as a couple,
It's actually amazing.
what could you
especially
do?
the age as well.
Absolutely. But there's times where you just need to grow and you need to develop past what you've done, and this is their time.
We've set up our cameras to see a breakdown of how Brian and Megan use this house on a daily basis. Brian and Megan spend a whopping 90% of their evenings in an open kitchen / living room area. The rest of their time is generally spent in the bedroom, so it's clear that with limited space in the flat, it all has to be utilised.
Come on, what's your thoughts then?
My thoughts are it's a wonderful starting place, but they need to move. They need to find somewhere where they have the ability to still expand. I like your expansion idea. You're great at that. It's always your only idea, but it's a great idea. But they need somewhere that has the room to expand. And this place, it's a stretch. It's a struggle.
Don't you worry, Aaron. I know I can rise to the challenge. Look, Megan's right. This small ground floor flat doesn't really have a lot of space to work with. However, when we expand into the back of the garden, this will bring in more natural light and it will create the illusion of a much bigger space.
With only 20 grand to work with, how will Jordan transform this tiny narrow flat into something these two young professionals can happily live in? I'm certain I can find these two a more suitable, future-proof family home, and I've got a budget of £150,000 to do it with.
Don't forget, Aaron, they'll need to dish out about £500 in stamp duty, £2,000 in legal fees, and that's at least £2,500 that would be much better on fixing this place up.
I have faith in Jordan to do a good job. If I can see the potential, then I'm sure somebody else can.
Yeah, so we've seen Megan. She wants a better house, really. She needs more space because, let's be honest, a washing machine in the bedroom, it's not okay.
I completely agree with you. Obviously, I completely agree. But the difference is, we can make that house a better house. And as soon as Megan's happy with it, okay, then it's going to be the best it can possibly be.
The problem is that you're still limited to the fact that you can make the walls go down and you can put more space inside, but it's as big as it is. You can't make the house a bigger house.
You can. It's called an extension.
No, but there's can't stick an extension on that house though, Jordan.
We can.
We're gonna have to move them. Megan wants a bigger place, and she wants it to be near to the city.
Like, look, one, we're in Stirling, okay? Stirling's one of the most beautiful cities in Scotland. They like it. They like the house. They just need it a wee bit bigger and a wee bit more practical, and that's not going to be an issue. How many times have I pulled this around before? It's not going to be an issue at all. It's going to be harder to find a house that they're both going to agree on rather than fixing that house that they're currently in.
Is it though? Take a look around you. Beyond the rain, there's some beautiful places here in Stirling, and there's some beautiful places that will be a bit closer to Edinburgh as well. And all we have to do is find them a place which is big enough for them to be able to expand and have a guest house and not a washing machine.
Well, I definitely think they're going to love it.
I'm not sure.